Hello, dear brothers. Happy feast day. Today, 8th of February, we celebrate the feast day of our mother Esperanza. Remember the departure to heaven when she went to meet the good Jesus. Uh, I want to congratulate, as I have done before, brother Anthony and Jesmo, who yesterday they made their final vows. Also, we want to congratulate all our brothers from Philippines who today they celebrate their first profession after novitiate. Brother Leo Rico and Alexis Victor. We cannot forget our brothers Deepak and Rahul who remember today their first profession. We want to remember also in prayer Channa, a brother who was not admitted to the profession. But more than that, I would like to share with you some words of our mother, our Reverend Mother, who wrote in what it is called Book of Prayer, where she was recorded just talking or in dialogue with the good Jesus. That is El Pan 22 and Numbers 421 and later 426 she is telling us in her dialogue with Jesus how well you manage to do things and to make things work. You have made this no, the congregations, especially talking about the Son's merciful love, to be born from a poor creature. And what can this poor creature give you? You have mercy on this poor creature and do not notice how much she has offended you. Let us remember the Mother Esperanza, like all the saints, never consider herself a saint but a great sinner. I suppose that the more we get closer to the Lord, the more we realize that we are not as the Lord Jesus wants us and we should grow up. Anyway, she tells Jesus, reap, reap the fruit that you have sown through this poor creature. I suppose that this also could help us to think. First of all, to thank the Lord for how He manages to do things in our life, even though we are poor creatures, even though we make mistakes, even though we are not as perfect as we should, but certainly the Lord wants to work with us and through us so that through our poor work and poor activities, we may allow that the Lord may sow those fruits, no? Those fruits that could be our good works. No? We remember the gospel, Jesus. May people see your good works and praise your Father who is in heaven. And this is something that we are invited to do. So she was telling also in paragraph 426, 426, she was telling, grant me, my Jesus, the grace of seeing sons and daughters walking close to you, being near to you, and that when making their vows with fervor and consecrate themselves to you for all eternity, and that they may give you glory. I suppose that on this day, when we rejoice and celebrate, we cannot forget that the Lord has called us to share this vocation of merciful love, has called us to follow Jesus, also following the steps that our beloved mother and our blessed mother walked when she was among us. We had that desire of announcing everybody with her life, with her testimony, with her words, the great mercy of love of God towards everybody and also towards every one of us. May the Lord look at us, and even though He will see that we are poor people, that may see our desire of becoming of becoming merciful love, of being merciful love to the others. May the Lord grant us that these days that when we celebrate something connected with our congregation, we may grow up in this sense of fraternity, being joyful for the good of our brothers and being merciful for the things that perhaps are not as they could be or should be. May the Lord help us. And yesterday and today I was feeling happy for one side and sad for the other side because I would have loved to be yesterday with Anthony and Jasmine, and today with all of you in India because, okay, we have to do the will of God, even though at times it may seem a little difficult to understand what is the will of God. May the Lord help us so that we may give Him always the best of ourselves, even though it may be very, very little. Bye.